everybody, it's Eugene, and this is the Daily Guide for March 25th. The Daily Guide for today is entitled Win-Win. There's a Chinese proverb that goes like this. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. Dr. Holden reminds us in the Science of Mind textbook, we find that prayer is essential to happiness, for righteous prayer sets the law of the Spirit of life in motion for our good. And here's today's guide. When we are accustomed to living in separation, we often find ourselves living a life of right versus wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. With this, the ego takes over and tries its hardest to prove that we are right. Now, this is the problem with living in separation. We live from a us versus them mentality. And when we live in a vibration of separation, there's no way that we can come together for the greatest and the highest good of everybody concerned, because we're in this us versus them. This problem, however, can lead us to have the opportunity to see things differently. As the saying goes, would you rather be happy or would you rather be right? I don't know about you, but I would rather be happy. Because if I'm trying to prove that I'm right all the time and that you're wrong and I'm right and I'm trying to prove that, then my happiness is just out of the window. Here's the thing, right? I don't have to lose so that you can win. You don't have to lose in order for me to win. It can be a win-win situation. Living in a state of unity means I do not have to make you wrong for me to be right. We both can be right. Now, this is not impossible. It just takes a willingness to listen and hear. Really hear what the other person is saying. It takes a willingness for us to hear. And not only hear, but to really listen to what is being said. And we can take that even deeper, right? To really listen to what is being said from within. Approaching our relationships from this point of view goes a long way to building a win-win situation for all involved. When you stop to think about it, we all want pretty much the same things. We all want peace, and we all want the freedom to be, do, and have all that makes us and our families happy. So, to create a win-win situation, let us give up the need to be right. Oh no, not give up the need to be right. Yeah, give up the need to be right. Instead, let us start talking about what works and what doesn't work. This creates the opportunity for everyone to win. Now, how cool is that? I want to go back to something here. Instead of talking about what's right or what's wrong, let's talk about what works and doesn't work. See, and I use this one in relationships when I'm counseling people in relationships, where we're not, it's not about making that person wrong and making the other person right. It's about what's working and what's not working. And so when we come to it from that point of view, what's working and what's not working, that takes out the judgment. Because when I say that I'm right and you're wrong, that's a judgment, right? I'm judging myself right and I'm judging that person wrong. But when we come to it by saying, this doesn't work for me, let's talk about how we can make this work. And now that becomes a win-win situation for everyone involved. Now here is the affirmation for the day. I am open, receptive, and available to being the healing presence of love. I am open, receptive, and available to being the healing presence of love. Let's make today a win-win situation for everyone. Peace and abundant blessings.